Good evening from Eagle, just the other side of Vail, maybe 15-20 minutes away from where we played this morning. I guess it was early afternoon, feels like this morning. Played to a 2-2 tie versus Steamboat after falling behind 0-2. Rampage 10B Gray came back and tied it. Felt like a big win. Everybody was excited. Maybe not the Steamboat parents, but everyone on the Rampage side was pretty excited with that effort and the tie. At least two other teams as we watched Nevada, and I can't remember who they, maybe Vail, also skated to a 2-2 tie. So Rampage looking pretty good to start this tournament with a tie, as two other teams had a tie as well. Got about 10 seconds left in the warm-up, and then we'll get the initial puck drop. I have my roster here in front of me. This is only my second full game. I guess third. I was at one of the games last weekend. Been out of town, so I don't know many of these kids. If I mispronounce a name, sorry about that. You can put the phonetic pronunciation in the comments if you're listening. I did ask on a couple of names beforehand, so hopefully I'll get everybody right. And my roster here is not in numerical order, so it may take a minute or two to find the number to match with the name, but hopefully by the end of this game I'll have them all memorized, and I'll do my best to be here again tomorrow for both games. Hopefully my battery lasts. I didn't have my extra battery with me today, but I'll bring it tomorrow. Coaches get their last few words in to both teams. 12 minutes on the clock. It's running clock for the first two periods, and then stop clock in the third period for this tournament. Helps keep them on a good schedule so that they don't get too far behind. This game's only about 2 minutes behind so far, so not too bad at the end of day one of the tournament. Littleton Red versus Rampage Gray. B-level hockey, 10U. Some people still call them squirts. So USA Hockey has gone away from that. 10U, 14U, no more squirts, peewees. A lot of people still call them that. Littleton wins the opening face-off. Clark up to take the puck away and send it ahead. I'll try and let you know who is on the ice. It's Clark, Habermel, Frank up front. Chalik in goal. Frank played goal this morning. Stopped all but two of them. Chalik stopped the first one that comes his way. Rampage with a quick change here. Cochran, Luster, and Mesa come up out front, and they're trying to figure out. Rampage has about 8 people out right now. They're trying to. Rampage is the away team. They're not going to let them change for some reason. They're still trying to figure it out, get who they want out there. Looks like Luster was able to stay, and everybody else had to go back to the bench. Littleton wins the face-off again. Held in at the point, sent down below. That'll go Tracy back behind to pick it up. Tried to get it ahead into Cochran. So it looks like Rampage did get the ones out that they wanted. They just had to get the other ones off the ice. The other defense with Tracy is Meza. Luster skates it out, and Littleton sends it back in. They're saying that it was not offsides, but it sure looked like it came out. So play continues. Littleton, top of the left circle, shot towards the net. And covered by Chalik. Both teams will change. 10:15 left in the first. No score. Parent, Wildermuth. Mensink up front. Littleton wins the face-off again. I think that's 3 in a row. Parent with some pressure. Littleton controls, sends it across to the far side. Marood with a steal. Marood with a chance to break. He's being chased. It's a 1-on-3. A little bump there. And Littleton has it back behind their own net. Parent was pressuring behind, but Littleton has skated out to the blue line. Barber came across. There's a big collision there. She gets hit into the boards and she's down. They're going to whistle it. Barber got taken into the boards pretty hard. Looks like it might be her knee. Looks like they're working on her knee a little bit. Definitely working on her right knee. Looked like medical staff came out right away from behind the benches on this side. It's not one of the coaches. It's on-call medical staff. She's starting to sit up. We're going to help her back to the bench. She is putting some weight on her knee, but looks like she's favoring it a little bit. No penalty on the play. They did stop the clock for the injury. And Rampage gets one extra player out there. So Wildermuth and Habermel on defense. Littleton has it at center ice. Intercepted by Marood. And re-intercepted by Littleton. They'll start it ahead into the Rampage zone. Held up just inside the zone. Held on the line. And sent back out. Hopefully that doesn't have enough for icing. I think they've waved it off. Nope, they didn't. Icing it is. Back down to the Rampage end. So 8:45 left in the first. We'll see if Barber comes back on the ice. She's sitting on the bench right now. Looks like she hurt her knee when she crashed into the boards. Her and another player came together. I don't think there was any ill intent, but she definitely didn't crash into the boards by herself. Cleared out of the zone by Rampage here at center ice. Littleton tries to send it ahead. Here are Mio and Clark. Clark sends it in, on sides. He'll chase. Clark tried to hold it. Will be sent back down from Habermel. Clark down low, back along the far boards. Habermel doing battle, sends it past Clark. He'll chase. Back out towards Habermel. Littleton exits and sends it across. Littleton with a chance for a break. Habermel gets back, shot, bobbled, and then far corner. Clark out to the point, out of the zone. Littleton will have to regroup. 7:30 to play in the first. We're still zeros. Good Wildermuth poke check. Somebody lost his glove. That was Wildermuth. Still trying to get it back up. Sent out towards the point. And Littleton thought they got it out, but Rampage was not whistled offside, so play continues. It's one for both teams that looked like it came out, and they did not whistle. Littleton gets it out this time. Frank sends it ahead. Over to Clark. Clark all by himself. And Littleton takes it away before he could get the shot off. Looked like he had a chance for a break. Littleton just swarmed him. Rampage with 7 players on the ice, and one of them touched the puck. So that was a big missed call there. Rampage should have been penalized for too many men on the ice. I don't think the 2 officials were looking that way. Centering pass right out in front. Littleton shot. Big pad save once and then glove by Chalik. Score remains 0-0. 2 big saves right there. Coming up on 6 minutes left in the first. Face off in the Rampage zone. Won by Littleton. Failed to get the shot off. Out to the near point. Shot towards the net and patted away by Chalik. Tracy with some pressure in the circle. Out to the point. Stick on the ice. Broke up the play, but not enough for Littleton to keep it in. Looked like a wraparound try for a second. Couldn't handle the puck. Far side, centering across. Out to the top. Littleton with a shot. Gets through a couple of defenders. Back out to the point, held in on the blue line. Wildermuth tried to get it out. Looked like if he got a stick on it, he was off to the races. Into the left circle, Cochran could not clear, sent back down. Tracy will try, sends it left to right behind Chalik. Near boards, 3 Rampage players, all looking for the puck. One of them goes down, the other one gets it to the point. Held in by Littleton, sent across between the circles. Back and forth, Cochran sends it across. Near boards. Littleton still controls. They've had it in Rampage zone for about 2 minutes, it seems, and Cochran finally able to get it out. Luster tries to advance it to the Littleton blue line. In momentarily and right back out. Tracy tries to send it ahead. Mesa, Luster, Cochran all together. Littleton trying to move through the middle. Luster sends it across towards Mesa. And Wildermuth fires it in. Rampage will chase. Cochran with some pressure. Picked up by Luster. Luster bumped off the puck. Mesa back to Luster. Sent towards. Cochran was going, but Littleton intercepted it. Sent ahead again. Intercepted by Littleton. Center ice. Back and forth. Good stick pressure from Mesa. Intercepted by Cochran. He has 3 to beat. They swarm him. He still gets it into the zone, but they bring it right back out to center. And Habermel with a whack of the stick that got dropped. Littleton was looking for a slash. No penalties so far in this game. Rampage had 3 in the first game, no power plays. 3 shorthanded chances, but no power plays yet for Rampage in the tournament. 2:50 left in the first. Rampage is offsides on Littleton. 0-0 on the score. Parent, Marood, mincing up front. The Rampage parents cheering, "Let's go Rampage." Habermill chases back behind the net. Sends it out towards the point. That'll clear the zone. Parent is chasing. Sent D to D in their own zone. Parent switches her pressure to the other side. Got a stick on it, but Littleton gets it out and sends it down. That's not icing because they're saying Habermill could have touched it. Went right past him. He just didn't touch it. They're saying he had a chance, so they waved off the icing. Littleton at the right point sends it down to the near boards. Right to left behind Chalik. Down low is Mensink. Mensink reverses, sends it along the near boards. Littleton sends it towards the net. Shallot got a glove on it once and twice, holds on. Little whack after the whistle. That'll usually get you a little extracurricular from the goalie's teammates, but this time everybody skates to the bench for a line change. Clark, Frank, Wildermuth. Littleton wins it, sends it, and covered again by Chalik. Yaramio is out there. And I'm missing one. Barber is back on the ice. Good to see. And maybe she just got a little bit of a pinch. She's back on the ice, so good to see for her and for the Rampage team. Battle along the near boards, 2 Rampage and 1 Littleton. A third Rampage comes in. Clark, it's Wildermuth. Dug it out. Littleton didn't get much on that. 23 seconds left in the first. Rampage with a chance for one final push. Littleton holds it in. Held in again by Littleton. Good effort by Rampage to try and get it out. Clark sends it to the point, but held in again just inside the blue line. 3, 2, 1. That's the end of the first period. We're tied at 0. I'm going to end it right here. After the game, I will make these all visible for anybody that wants to go back and watch them. It'll probably go private until I can get there afterwards. And I'll take a quick break, and I'll be back again to start the second in just a minute.